Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Essie. Today we are going to be doing a good old-fashioned cash stuffing for 1 week, the first week of August. And I am somewhat back on my regular schedule, so I am hoping to get these videos out a little bit more quickly than I did before because I was on vacation and it just threw me completely off. So thank you for stopping by and let's get started. So today we are going to be stuffing a total of $1,317, and because it is the beginning of the month, we do have a couple of placeholders just for the 529 plans. So let's put this out of the way. So first we're going to count this. So we've got 150, which is our normal monthly placeholder, and then an extra 100 placeholder because it was my youngest son's birthday this month, and we put an extra $100 into his 529 account. So I'm just going to put these two aside. So that's 250. 350, 450, 550, 650, 700, 750, 850, 950, 970, 990, 1,010, 1,030, 50, 70, 90, 1,110, 30, 50, 70, 90, 1,200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 1,300, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. So $1,317 is what we were expecting. So I will get these all sorted out. How is everybody today? Trying to think, gosh, I can't even remember what it is that I was saying for my last video, but basically we ended up celebrating my youngest son's birthday. I know I was asking people about, do you do parties? And we ended up not doing anything major. We went to a local, they call it a farm, but it's really neat. It's run by the park district. There's kind of some farm animals that you could buy feed for, and like goats, donkeys, I think alpacas, chickens. And then they have this pretty nice train that they run on the property. I forget how many acres it is, but it's pretty big. There's a small lake on the property that you can go on paddle boats. They have pony rides. They have a big playground for 5 to 12-year-olds, and then they also have like a little kiddie area for under 5. So it was really nice because we went there and I wanted to really focus on my youngest son. Oh, and they also have these like period village, I guess you'd call it, like historical village. So there's like a blacksmith, a weaver, pottery, things like that. So that was really neat. And I'd like to go back sometime with my older boys just to kind of give them the opportunity to see things more because we were focusing on my youngest. But anyways, that was really fun. We went with my parents. We had lunch over there. I think we rode the train 3 times in a row, and it wasn't very crowded. So that was really, really nice. Anyways, that is what we did for my youngest birthday, and I think he had a really nice time. And then we came home, and then we invited some friends of ours over, and we ended up going to the swimming pool and kind of finished the day out with that. So it was a really nice day. Okay. So then the next thing I wanted to do, so one of the things that was kind of fun last time is I kind of did what's in my bag. So I'm not going to do what's in my bag this time, but because I will be stuffing my wallet, I wanted to kind of show you guys that one of the things that I really love about this particular wallet, and I know you can do it for a lot of the other small wallets that are out there, or binders, A7 binders, so it has these 2 pockets here, right? And so one of the best things that I like to do, because I also like to travel, is I like to put my passport in there. So normally I would maybe put it in the back, but because it's a little bit fuller right now and because this little pen holder is back here, I actually end up putting it in the front. So when I'm traveling by myself, I used to travel a lot for business. I would just slide that in there. And this was the absolute perfect travel wallet because it had my passport. I could put like a couple IDs in here. I could also back here put in if I need like some insurance cards or something like that. And I didn't use cash really at that point, but now I think it'd still be really great because I could. I had a picture of my son. But anyways, if you guys haven't thought about doing that, it's amazing. I love being super organized like that. So go try it out. Let me know if yours fits, if if you've been doing it all along, if there's anything else that you put in your A7 wallets, that you think is just a really great feature. Let me know, because I love seeing what is in other people's wallets and how they set it up. So that was the one thing I wanted to say about here. And then the other thing that I wanted to say, because I know a lot of people kind of like the Louis Vuitton aspect of my channel, which is a little bit different and a little bit contradictory for budgeting. I will say that I did have, I spent a lot of money on luxury items in the past. I'm trying to be very, very good about it now, and budget when I want to buy those things. But there is a set from Louis Vuitton that I think personally is one of the best value sets. Granted, Louis Vuitton is expensive. It's always going to be expensive, but hear me out on this. So this set is called the Kirigami, and it's kind of like this envelope / origami setup, and it's amazing because the thing is that you get all 3 items under one price, and literally you get all 3 of these items for what a lot of times it will cost, like not necessarily the A7 binder, but like the A5 binder costs just about the same price as all 3 of these items. So this is the smallest one. It's got this gorgeous kind of burgundy color inside here. It's got leather inside, and it's coated canvas on the outside. And I only have one right now, but I like to actually keep gift cards in here because I like to keep my gift cards separate, but I want to be able to grab them easily if I am going to go out and do some shopping. But I don't necessarily want to carry them all the time. So that's this size. This one, I actually keep our reusable straws. So for Christmas this past year, everybody got a straw in their stocking. And so we're color coordinated for the kids and my husband, which we're missing one of them right now. But anyways, this was a perfect size for our straws, and I just throw this in my bag or like the diaper bag. But the other thing, and this is why I linked this in this video today, is that this actually will fit all of our passports. So it actually, maybe, I know it fits 4 passports very easily. 5 is kind of tight, but a lot of times I like to have mine in my own wallet. And it's just nice because for me at least, or, maybe my husband will carry his own passport, but I like to keep all the kids together. So, again, I completely understand and know that this is a luxury item. This is not necessarily something that people are going to be running out to buy to put their passports in, but I just thought this was a really neat holder for if you're traveling, to just kind of help keep you organized. And these all nest inside each other, which is really cool. So, so that goes in here. And then this one, I really don't use that often. It's this nice, pretty pink, I think they call it Rose Ballerine. And there's a lot of people that will buy accessories where you can put a little insert organizer in there, and it's got some grommets that you can put a chain to, and they'll actually carry this like a purse. Or I know a lot of people that will carry it like a clutch because, for example, this would fit in there, your phone would fit in there. I have at times put a diaper and some wipes in here for the babies. And then the other thing that I really like in here when I was using them, I don't use them as much anymore, but when I was using like these Erin Condren mini books. So this one's like a habit book that I like to do usually for like working out or, making sure I'm doing whatever. And then this one is their budget book, which I used to use a lot before I started doing the cash budgeting. As you can see, barely filled out. But these I really liked actually organizing in here as well. And so they also fit in here perfectly. So kind of like a folio of some sort. But anyways, I just thought this is one of my favorite things from Louis Vuitton because I just think it's like one of the best values because you get 3 different items. Or if you want to just buy them separately on the pre-loved market, they a lot of times will split all of them up. I personally find the 2 smaller sizes the most functional for me personally, but I do know a lot of people that love this larger size because they use it as a clutch or a purse. And this is the monogram, but a lot of times when they're doing their seasonal designs, they have all different kinds of really gorgeous designs. Of course, they're a little bit more expensive than just the plain monogram. But anyways, just thought I would feature that because I thought a lot of people had a lot of fun with my one video where I showed everybody what was in my purse. So, all right, let's get to the actual cash stuffing. So put these away. Okay. All right, so let's get started with our sinking funds. And I will stuff my wallet as we go. So for gas, we are going to be stuffing $150. Groceries is going to be $100, and these are envelopes that I sweep every month, so that's why we are starting from 0. And that money goes into my savings challenges. Milk delivery is going to get $20. Eating out is going to get $75, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 20 of that into my wallet. So first I'll put the 55 into here. Then I will put the $20 into my wallet in the eating out envelope. I'm trying to be really, really good this month about eating out. So there we go. I didn't have to snap that, but that's fine. Household is going to get $20. And I always forget to count this when I get to this part, so I'm glad I remembered. So 150, 70, 90, 95, 96. So $196 for household. And again, this is for like light bulbs and, you know, some light maintenance, nothing like a, you know, major repair or anything, maybe some plants, things for the yard. Vehicle insurance is going to get $61. So 61. Vehicle maintenance is going to get $30. So this one, I know I'm going to need some rear brakes pretty soon. So this one I'm going to probably beef up a little bit. So 50, 70, 90, 100, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to beef that up. I really have no idea what brakes cost, but my guess is $300 to $500 maybe. I'm not really sure. Maybe that's for a full set of brakes. I don't know. My husband usually takes care of that, and I just happily bury my head in the sand with vehicle maintenance. Subscriptions is not going to get anything because I think I overstuffed it last month. Gifts is going to get $50. So, like I said, my youngest son had a birthday earlier this month, so I am going to be unstuffing some of the, I had a savings challenge for the 3 boys' birthdays, and so I'll unstuff some of that from there rather than gifts here. So 150, 200, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. 240, that's pretty good. I did not think it was that much. Okay. Travel is going to get $100. So 102, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 20, 30, 40, 45, 46. So I'm really excited for travel. I'm going to be bulking this up a little bit. I'm also going to be taking some money out of some of my other categories, and I am actually going to be stuffing a new travel binder. I can't decide if I want to do that at the end of this video or maybe the next one, because this one's going to get a little bit long, I think. Holidays is getting nothing because it's pre-stuffed and it's just Halloween. Timeshare is not getting anything. And then health is going to get $50. So for health, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 758, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 814. And I will be unstuffing some of that because my son had a hearing test about a week and a half ago. And so that bill just came up and I paid it off. And so we'll be taking some money out of there. So that is it for in my sinking funds. Then we are going to move to my investment. All right, so I just heard a statistic on a podcast that I listened to. And so this one I always say, the first 100,000 is a bitch. And that's by Charlie Munger, who's like Warren Buffett's right-hand man. And basically it means that the first amount that you save takes the longest period of time it's ever going to take to save that amount of money. And then the next 100,000, or if let's say you save 1,000 or you save 500, well, I guess not 500, but you need to get a certain amount, maybe 10,000. But the second amount is a lot faster because of compound interest and your investments growing over time and your money working for you. So anyways, the statistic I heard was that they said something like it took Warren Buffett 55 years to become a billionaire, but to get to his second billion, it's going to take like far less than that if he's not already. So I just think that's so amazing. I love hearing those statistics. I think somebody said once that it took them, over a course of 30 years to save $1 million. Like the first 100,000 to save was something like it took them like, I don't know, 30 to 40% of the actual time. So 7.5 years or something like that, which is just crazy to me because, again, our whole goal, or at least my goal when I do investing, is that I want the money to be working for me, right? So I want to be contributing and I want my money to grow, but ideally I want to get to the point where my money works for me and it grows on its own, right? So anyway, okay, 529 plan is going to get that $250. So I don't count the 529. I'm just going to stuff this in here. And then at the end of the month, I'll count it. So that extra 100, I always contribute $150 every month. But that extra 100 is coming from my youngest birthday. HSA and taxable, all that's getting skipped. And then kids is next. They are going to get $100. So I feel like I'm going to move forward with spending a lot of money this month again on kids because Costco's diapers went on sale. And I feel like it's best to stock up on those because we're going to be in diapers for a while. Allowance is going to be $6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And so I always am 1 week ahead with allowance just so I always have a little bit of buffer. So even though I'm stuffing for the first week, I have an extra week in there. Academics is going to get $10. And my oldest son was in Spanish immersion Montessori. And so his Montessori teacher is now holding what she calls Spanish Club for 2 hours every Saturday. So we are enrolling him in that because he has graduated out of the program and doesn't really have a whole lot of Spanish immersion outside of those 2 hours. So this money for academics is going to go towards the next 8 weeks of her classes. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 50, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 80. And full disclosure, we do not speak Spanish in the house at all. None of us are native speakers. My husband took Spanish in high school, which, of course, he doesn't remember anything of. I didn't take any Spanish. I took French and Italian. So, yeah, we need all the help we can get in making sure we have Spanish in the house for him for a little bit. So athletics is $25. So 25. One of my biggest regrets or biggest things that I wish I could change is that I am not bilingual. And I, as an adult, see how amazing it is to have that additional skill set and just how enriching it is for, I think, people's lives to be able to have multiple languages. And I'm so impressed with all my coworkers and colleagues that are bilingual. And I just wish that when I was younger, I had studied harder, had the opportunity when I was younger, like really little, to be bilingual. So 500, 50, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 700, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then enrichment is $10. So 100, 200, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 1, and 2. And then my kids actually have something. So Bear, Boo, and Bubby. So Bubby is actually getting $50. He got $50 from his grandma and for his birthday. So I'm going to put it in here, and then I have to decide whether I want to actually start a binder for them or if I'm just going to put in their 529s right now. Oh, also, so my middle son, who has been up at the bed and breakfast with my husband. So in Michigan, they have what's called bottle deposits or can deposits. I know there's other states that have it, but for example, in the Midwest, Michigan's really the only one that does. And so you pay a deposit of 10 cents per bottle or 10 cents per can, pretty much on beer and soda. And then you can return the cans and the bottles to your grocery stores or convenience stores. They have these machines where you like pop the bottles and cans into the machine and it scans the barcode, and then it keeps track of how many cans that you put in, and then it gives you like a receipt or money. It just depends on the machine, to basically get your refund back. And so, especially because it's a bed and breakfast, we get a lot of people out of state that have no idea that you should save your cans, or you should, collect all the cans so that somebody at least can get the deposit back. And so my son is going through, and so when my husband is cleaning the rooms, like my son will be like, here's a can in the trash can. My son is 3 turning 4. And so he is so excited. So my husband has told him, all the cans that you find, you can keep the money for. And so he right now is like just spending his money as fast as he can get it. But I was just thinking like, okay, like, do we need to start a little binder for him so that he, I don't think a binder, but maybe like a jar where he can take, if he gets $2 or something from returning 20 cans, like maybe he puts 50 cents or something like that in his little jar. So I'm not sure how to do that. I mean, I don't want to make it a burden for him, but it might be kind of fun for him to kind of see it collecting and then just kind of get in the mindset of separating your money out into categories. But anyways, I just thought that was super cute that like he's already like what a great example for like a little kid, right? Like, with the cans. And even myself, I grew up in Michigan, like people all the time would like go collect cans or like for school fundraisers say, hey, can you donate your cans from your household? It's just a really easy way to fundraise or just kind of get a little extra cash. So, all right, that is it for investment. Now we are going to go on to my husband's binder. So I said in the last video, he's been doing super, super well with not spending money. And I said to him, like in the car, I was just like, you're going to be so happy because I'm totally giving you credit for not spending money. And so anyways, very proud of him. $25 for his. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28. So $128 in his personal. I'm sure he's being much healthier, not eating out so much, right? So grooming is going to be $10. So 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68. $68. So grooming is really only for shaving needs and hair product because I actually cut his hair. So I think it's kind of ironic that, we spend money on luxury items, but then we save money by me cutting his hair. So like I said, spend money on what you want and save money on things you don't. Sartorial is going to get $10. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75. Business One is going to get $20. So 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Business 2 is not going to get anything, and Business 3 will be getting $30. Also, somebody in the last couple of weeks just bought, I believe maybe was it the green or the burgundy color in this wallet. And I was super excited because I think those are just so gorgeous, those jewel tones. I mean, I love my neutrals, obviously, but the jewel tones like this are really gorgeous. 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 10, 20, 25, 30. Oh my goodness. Guess I should be condensing. I skipped this past month because I just didn't think the envelopes were that big, but probably will condense at the end of this month. All right, that's it for husband. All right, moving on to mine. Okay, personal. So personal is going to get $25, but I'm only going to put 10 in here because I'm going to put the other 15 and 5s into my wallet. So here we go. So eating out and kids. Oh, that's right. I didn't put anything in kids because it already had the 5. Okay, so gratitude. Kindness. And miscellaneous. And that's all set for my wallet. Okay, going back to my binder, hair is going to be getting $20. So I think I mentioned in my last video that I do have an Ulta gift card that I cashed in from Fetch Rewards. So again, Fetch Rewards, if you're not doing it, you should go do it. Pretty painless. And so once I fill this up to 50, I'm going to swap out the cash and put it in my cashback rewards pouch, and then I'll put the gift card in here. Fashion is not getting anything, and beauty will be getting $10. Professional dues is not getting anything this week, and laser will be getting 60, 20, 40, 60. So there we go with my envelopes. And so I realized when last month I was doing combined 2-week stuffing and 2-week unstuffing, I definitely lost track of what I was spending. I definitely need to, for myself personally, stay disciplined and actually do it every single week, because it is so easy to, like the eating out and the groceries in particular, it was like so easy to get ahead of myself. And then I had to really, really, really cut back like the second week or the third week. So I'm going to try to really stay on a weekly schedule, because again, when you're using a card and you're not seeing the money literally out of the envelope, it's just so easy. It's so tempting to like just overspend. So anyways, again, learning, work in progress. But if you're still here, thank you for watching. And then let's see. Oh, one other thing I was saying is like I was going to kind of start dropping hints about where we might be going for our anniversary trip. So the first hint I'm going to give out is that it is not in the United States. So it is going to be an international trip. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. And if you're still here, leave a comment. Tell me what one of your favorite places you've ever visited is. Could be in the United States or outside the United States. It could even be a park in your town. So anyways, thank you. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.